Welcome to my channel. My name's Brindy, and I make videos about minimalism and slow living and how they can be practical tools in your everyday life. If that's something that you're interested in, please hit the subscribe button, and I post a new video every single week. Alright, today we are going to be talking about the common misconceptions with minimalism. Maybe some of these misconceptions are holding you back from decluttering and jumping full force into being a minimalist. And I want to talk about a few of them. Number one, minimalism means owning as few things as possible. Minimalism isn't just about owning less things. Minimalism is about finding what's important to you and having intention behind all of your things. Misconception number two, you can't be a minimalist if not everyone in your home is a minimalist. Now, I used to think this way. I used to think, oh, I can't be a minimalist because my husband is not a minimalist. However, usually I find that if I'm feeling that way, that I'm actually focusing on the wrong person. If I'm starting to feel overwhelmed by all of the clutter in my home, yes, my husband's things can play into that, but I have found it's far more productive and effective to get rid of things that I don't need and clear out my personal clutter, do your inner work, and everybody else around you will see the results and want to know what you're doing. Alright, the next one is minimalism requires a neutral aesthetic home. I prefer a style that does look more minimal. However, you can have things on your walls. You can have your own style. It's not about having nothing in your home. It's about finding things with intention. You can have bright pink walls if that's what works for you. All right, number four, all keepsakes are clutter. Let me preface this with memories don't keep in a specific item. That's not where the memories live. Sure, those things can trigger a memory, but that is not where the memories are. The memories are inside of you. There are sentimental items that you can hold on to, beautiful heirloom pieces, but the goal is to find the best of the best. Once you find the best of the best, you are able to put those things on display. And then you can think of those people that you love, those memories that you have. You can think of them more often. The next one is minimalism is about your physical space. Decluttering your physical items, decluttering your clothes, books, toys, games, all of that. That is not just what minimalism is about. Minimalism is about decluttering your home, your schedule, your mind, your commitments, and your digital space. There are so many more things that happen when you start to declutter your physical space. All of a sudden, you have the mental capacity to declutter the rest of your things. There's a kitten in my window well meowing for me. Hang on. Okay, the kitten has been fed. We're in good shape. All right, what was I talking about? Minimalism is about decluttering your life, not just your physical space. All right, the next one is that in order to be considered a minimalist, you have to have everything perfect. Your bathroom, your kitchen, your bedroom can't ever have any clutter. That's just not the case. Minimalism is a progression. You don't have to declutter everything today. Decluttering is a process and you should enjoy it. There is so much joy in decluttering because of the peace and the tranquility that happens, and the letting go process is beautiful and exciting, and I am very excited for you to experience it for yourself. The next one is that minimalism requires that you never shop for anything ever again. You cannot go out and buy things for birthdays and holidays. You cannot enjoy having a day with your friends again. That's not how minimalism works either. You can go shopping. You can have holidays where you're not stressed out about someone getting you a gift that you don't like. I used to stress so much about that and I don't anymore. Alright, the next one is decluttering is a one and done project. The truth is, there are things that I've gotten rid of that I didn't get rid of my first round of decluttering. I held that object in my hand and said, absolutely, I use this. I'm going to keep it. And the next time I decluttered, I said, I don't actually use it that much. And I decluttered it. Minimalism is flexible and it's supposed to be specific for you. All right, my next one is minimalism is boring. I will say I am wearing the exact worst outfit for proving my point on this one. Minimalism doesn't require a black t-shirt and jeans. Minimalism can have beautiful variety. You don't just need to have boring walls with nothing on them. I like having that, but if that's not your vibe, you don't have to do that. You can have style. You can have things that make your life better. That is what minimalism is about. Thank you for joining me for today's video. I hope that I was able to debunk some common misconceptions with minimalism. If there's some things that I missed, please comment them down below so that I can answer your questions. If you have other thoughts or things that you would like to see videos about, leave a comment. I'm so excited for you to begin your decluttering journey. I wish you absolutely the best luck. Your life is going to be better without your stuff. And I really mean it. All right, I'll see you next week.